Are you vlogging?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so the first night of sleep training beta, so I thought maybe she would cry for an hour.
I was giving her the super benefit of the doubt, and we're going for 15 minutes, and she would just knock out.
So she's 45 minutes.
45. She finally, like, after
like, look at this.
After crying it up, she finally just laid down with her booty up. And not gonna lie, man, yes, it was hard to not go in there, pick her up, comfort her when she was screaming and crying.
I thought I was okay.
I was all right. I was definitely like trying to ignore it, but I was definitely like, oh, you know.
I definitely thought it would be harder.
Yeah.
Maybe because she's a little bit older, then I'm like, oh, she's fine. I know she's not hungry. She's safe, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But I feel like when they're so little, they just like don't know a lot. So then you're like,
yeah.
You know, like she knows what she's doing. That's why I'm like, no.
Or now she knows more, so she's like, what the fuck, man? Where are my parents at? What's going on? But either way,
45 minutes on night one, that's not bad.
Not bad at all. We've heard worse stories.
So.
And if this means I get my wife back, then it's all worth it.
So be it.
Yeah, so be it.
But now I'm going to bed.
Good night. I love you. Good
night.
job. Peace in the Middle East. So, as you can see, it is the next day and someone is feeling okay. Hi. Hi. So, update. She cried for about 45 minutes and then eventually put herself to sleep.
It was so crazy because we're watching her on our monitor, and it was like 1 minute she's crying and the next minute it just goes silent. And she sleep? Is she sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
She was out. And she slept like straight for 8 hours. Literally straight, didn't even wake up once. Didn't even cry once.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I definitely felt bad that, like, you know, because you're letting them cry it out and stuff, and you definitely feel bad. You know, I feel like when I went in there this morning, she was looking at me like, Dad, what happened, man? What the heck? Why'd you leave me hanging like that? But, you know, she did okay. And we definitely, you know, it's the first night. I feel like we already got a better night's sleep as a result. Veda knocked out without waking up once, which is actually kind of crazy. So I guess we'll, you know, we'll see how it goes, huh? Yeah, facts. Right? You good? She also took 2 very big poops this morning, so yes.
Yeah, which is like, I wonder if she pooped because she was so angry at us. Because I was telling Tim, I was like, you know, when your animals are kind of mad at you, they'll like shit and pee like all over the house. I wonder if that's kind of the same thing.
Oh my gosh, guys, what a treat. What a treat. We are back in the studio recording more episodes of me and David's new podcast, our food podcast, Dudes Behind the Foods. This man, David, so you might see a little pinkish hue in his cheeks.
I told you I turn red, my liver doesn't work. I'm always dying.
Because he brought some soju. We're sipping a little bit. But you're looking good. You're losing weight, dude.
I know, man. I'm like 222 right now.
And what's the goal?
190.
Whoa, that's a lot.
So a month and a half ago, I was at 229.
Yeah.
So I lost 6 pounds in about 2 months.
Wow.
Not bad. It's about average. So you want to lose about maybe a pound to less than a pound a week.
Yeah.
So it's going slow.
Okay. Good job, dog. I definitely gained some weight over Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but bro, you look like shit.
I was just gonna say, and I lost it all after I took a massive shit this morning, so I'm good to go, bruh.
I was just trying to be funny.
So yeah, make sure y'all tune in, Dudes Behind the Foods. You know, it's a food podcast, but we talk about more than food if you want to tune into that.
Oh, so many funny stories, guys.
So many funny stories.
You're gonna see this whole body transformed, dude.
Yes, I like it. You look good, dog. Also, if you're sick of, you know, Nikki Blades and Ricky Shucks on my podcast, and if you're sick of David's homie Ed then and you just want to hear me and David talk shit, tune in, guys.
Someone really likes El Pollo Loco. Someone really likes chicken because she's
What do they put in this chicken?
she's tearing it up. GG.
She doesn't do this when I make her chicken.
I'm not even. Oh my god! By the handfuls.
Be that careful.
Hey, girl. I mean, you're not even putting it in your mouth.
She's just playing games.
I mean, I love chicken too. Who doesn't love chicken? Wow.
Vegans.
Vegans. Nah, they love it too. They don't eat it. We will not raise you vegan. You hear me? Yeah, chicken. Jeez.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so here's a little update on sleep training. Today, surprisingly, I was able to put her down pretty easy with the naps.
For both naps.
For both naps, yeah. So it's like, now normally, you know, for naps, I would always like put her on in the carrier during the day. I'd bop around until she fell asleep, and then, you know, whenever me and Chia would do that, we would just sleep with her for 2 hours.
Yeah, we would take a little nap. Like, we would never be able to, once she's like knocked out in the carrier, we would never be able to put her in the crib without her automatically waking up.
Yeah. So now doing this sleep training process today, we're able to put her down twice. I mean, mind you, they were short naps, but she knocked out pretty quick.
Yeah.
And tonight, tell them what just happened, baby.
So this is our third night. So for the past 2 nights, we'll do our whole bedtime routine, and we put Beta down in the crib. And usually she cries for the first night 45 minutes, the second night 40 minutes. So tonight I was like, oh, maybe we'll get to like 30 minutes of crying. We did like 30 seconds of crying. We put her down and she cried for like 30 to 45 seconds. And then she just laid there. She laid there, eyes open, but she was just calm. And then I'm texting like our sleep consultant, and she's like, she's totally getting it. I'm like, my mind is like, how? What sort of voodoo sorcery?
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Because, okay, like I get it now. Because I used to think like, dude, what's the point of sleep training? Like, they're gonna know how to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, people sleep. But then I see like, oh, she has to kind of realize that she can go to sleep without us, without us bopping her around or comforting her.
And no, she has no pacifier. She has no other sleep props, no like weighted sleep sacks. Like, she does have a sleep sack, but it's not like a weighted one.
And even though the daytime naps were kind of rough for the first couple of days, the nights she's been sleeping like the whole night, which is crazy.
She did like 10 hours the one night, and yesterday I think she did 11 hours. So I don't know. It's creepy.
And even just these past 2 nights where Chia was able to get like full sleep, it's like
I'm a whole different person.
It's like she's back to normal again.
I'm like a whole different person. Because I don't cope well when I'm low on sleep. I just do not. I need my rest.
She's like a little grump zombie, like when she hasn't been getting her sleep, and it's just kind of like, all right, well, and then she gets like just spurts of normal Chia, and then she's just like again.
I just can't.
And I feel like, wow,
I made soup today, cleaned the house, did like 2 loads of laundry. Our bedroom is clean, put away all of those clothes that have just been sitting there, like clean clothes, but are just like in a pile.
And she's been a delight.
I'm very pleasant. I am pleasant.
Wow.
So this is very well money spent. This is
money well spent.
Money well spent.
Well spent money well spent. Well spent money spent. Well spent money once well money. Yeah, not gonna lie, it's like, you know, you think it's something that just sounds like, you know, what's the point? But then it's like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy.
If you guys want to know who we're using, we'll put her info somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty sweet, and now it's like, you know.
And we have our whole evening together.
Yeah, it's 7 p.m.
It's literally 7:14.
Cool. So I'm gonna go into my office and edit a video, and you can go do whatever you want.
Just the best ever.
I I have some things I gotta do, but Chia's gonna take a bath and relax.
Wow. Crazy.
Wow.
My mind is blown. Like, I'm mad that we didn't do this sooner. I'm glad that we're doing it now, but also, like, our naps have been so nice. Like just holding her, like, our naps are so special.
Yeah, not gonna lie, like, I do, even after a couple days, I miss, like, napping with the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I almost felt like, even though she has no idea what's going on, I loved that time.
The cuddle.
Yeah, I would just look down at her and, like, just look at her little knocked out face, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be able. I think, like, once she knows, like, how to do this, we'll be able to maybe do some, like, interchangeable.
Yeah.
You know, like, one cuddle nap maybe is not going to be the end of the world, but.
Or now I'll just, while she's, you know, sleeping in her crib, I'll just lay down next to the crib and just watch her with nighttime goggles on.
Crazy.
But yeah,
So crazy.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
The royal princess is here, Your Highness. Thank you.